Hey everybody, David Henry here from LearnStageLighting.com, and today I want to share with you this, Elation's M-Play controller. I want to show you, if you're new to M-Series and you just got an M-Play, how to get started and how to use the M-Play, how to find it in the software, everything you need to know to use this controller I want to show you in this video. So, what is the M-Play? Well, if you've already got one, you're probably familiar with this thing. The M-Play is a playback wing style controller for the M-Series consoles. Now, you can use it with the console, you can use it with the PC software, and it's a natural extension of the actual software itself. So, when we're talking about programming with it, and I'll mention this again later, you'll want to follow any guide to programming an MPC, and then just follow this video to see how that applies to this guy, the M-Play. So, with that, guys, the first thing I want to do is go ahead, plug this guy in, and show you how to begin using the M-Play. Once you've got the MPC software loaded, the very first thing you want to do is go ahead and plug in the USB cord for your M-Play to the computer or console. Your software or console is going to automatically recognize that the controller is plugged in. You can choose any USB port. Now, before we get into any programming, there's a few settings that I just want to go over because they might be useful to you in your application. So let's dive into the software. The first thing we're going to need to do is click the blue dot menu in the upper left-hand corner. Then we're going to click into our main menu. By default, you'll be here on the Show tab. We'll click down to System, and then go to Dmx Settings, and USB to Dmx. Now right here, I can see my M-Touch and my M-Play. I've got them both connected right now. So let's click over to the M-Play. The first setting we want to look at is the Dmx Output Port. This is simply going to tell us what universe is being output. One is default, but you can set it to whatever you'd like and double click for this number pad. Next, we have the wing ID. This is essential if you're using the M-Play with another console or using multiple M-Plays together. You'd want to set your different devices to different wings so that they can move between the banks independently. Perfect. So once we get those set up, we're going to close this menu. And now we're going to begin programming. Now, if you're not already familiar with the MPC or M-Series software, you'll want to watch some of my other videos or the videos from Elation themselves that will walk you through how to use the software, because the M-Play is actually seamlessly integrated in with the software. So it doesn't matter whether you're on a console, whether you're on a PC, the software is the same, and the M-Play integrates into that naturally. So once you've got those basics, you've launched the software, you'll see this screen, and this is the default groups, presets, strips window. Let's go down to the M-Touch M-Play window. Again, we're in the default workspace here in M-Series, and we can see here an M-Touch at the top with the faders and buttons, and an M-Play at the bottom. That's what we're going to focus on here. So you can see how it lays out just like the M-Play itself. You've got the 12 faders above 12 buttons. And we can see that here on the M-Play. And then we've got our 24 buttons here on the side, which by default, these are set to be playbacks, but we'll go over in a minute how to set those to do some other functions. Now, as I mentioned before, the M-Play is simply a natural extension of the M-Series software. So to record a new cue to one of our faders or buttons, we can simply press the record button either on an M-Touch, a console, or on the screen here. And then we're going to choose the subsequent playback that we're going to record it to on the M-Play. We can do that here on the screen, or we can press select on the M-Play and then press the given button that we want to record it to. Then we'll give it a name, we'll select our type of cue list, and voila, it's been recorded. Now, the very last thing that I want to show you is how to use the buttons here on the right to be other things besides just playback keys. So, as I mentioned, by default, they're playback keys, and we can use this plus and minus to
go through the different banks in the software. So to have multiple pages of looks, we can also do that on our faders. But we can also use these function keys for number pad or as actual F keys in the software. And to do that, it's really simple. The first thing that we're going to do is we simply just need to hold select, and then we're going to press the plus key. When we do that, it's going to say NU on the screen, and we're in the number pad function. Now, I'll put a link on the screen as to what this looks like. If we press select and minus, it's going to turn to function keys, which we can then define in the software to do a variety of different things. Now, note, if we want to cancel that and go back to the number pad, we just hold select and press the minus or plus to cancel, to basically go back to playback mode at any point during our show.
All right, congratulations. Now you've gone ahead, you've programmed your very first things onto the M-Play, this guy right here, and you're ready to go and take on your first real show with it. I'm confident in you. So, few quick things as we finish. One, I'm going to link below to everything I've mentioned in this video so far, including where to buy the M-Play. Next, I'm going to also link to some beginning with M series videos that I have here on YouTube. I want you to get a hold of those and be able to use those to best be able to start and really get rolling with this great piece of software that I really love. Until then, make sure you subscribe here if you're not a subscriber already, and click the bell so you get notifications of the latest videos here from Learn Stage Lighting. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you around on YouTube. Thanks.